Well, the 12th man has showed this year, Danny, I think more than ever, they'll travel anywhere. They'll go over and take over domes in Atlanta and down in Arizona, and they'll chant Seahawks and Seahawks. And we know one thing about, I think, the fan in the Pacific Northwest, how much they embrace and how much they love their players. And I think the 12th man is going to face a dilemma this offseason, and hopefully they do. Hopefully it's a world championship dilemma of just who this roster can bring back. And is it possible that Brandon Browner, the pterodactyl, has played his final game as a Seahawk?
Certainly it's possible. That's a twofold question. First of all, you have the severity of the groin muscle injury that he's facing. Pete Carroll indicated on Monday this is a potentially serious. It's a significant injury. Translation, he's out at least a couple weeks.
Yeah.
Could be months, and you could be looking at a situation where he goes on injured reserve. They're going to need a roster spot for Russell Okung, who's expected to be activated this week. The second question looks further ahead. He's an unrestricted free agent at the end of the season. So is Walter Thurmond. Oh, you also want to sign Earl Thomas and Richard Sherman to extensions, and on the horizon you have Russell Wilson. Where does he fit in going forward? He's an older player. He certainly plays the style you want, but you're going to have to make some value-conscious decisions, especially when you consider that Michael Bennett, who I would argue has been this team's most valuable defensive lineman, also a free agent.
Yeah, and then Walter Thurmond, and then Brendan Giacomini, and then all of these guys. I mean, it's an amazing problem to have, and it's why you want that roster 1 through 53. It's why you don't want to have a Baltimore Ravens dilemma and situation where you just fall right off the cliff when you got backups. It's why so many of these guys have roles and find playing time. Yeah, it's a tremendous challenge to have, and like I said earlier, boy, I hope it's one with a world championship dilemma.